Hello and welcome back to a new LEGO City update. Today we're going to work on the ground floor, and the ground floor also provides the solution for our problem with the steps. So as you see and as you might know from the last update yesterday, we still have the steps terminating below the top of the basement, so we have to continue the steps on the inside of the ground floor, which is what I'm going to show you right now.
Right, so now we're here in my studio, and I just wanted to show you real quick how I did that. So as you can see, we have a couple of stairs on the inside as well, and you have to imagine that the front doors are actually right there in this big gap. And yeah, and then we have a couple of stairs leading up, and I think that's looking quite good. So that's an appropriate solution for that. Don't worry, you're going to see that on top of the basement in just a second, because I want to show you something else too. But here you can get a very close view on that. So that's the easy but good looking solution. So let me know what you think about that. I think it's very common in buildings that they have steps on the outside and then still some steps leading up on the inside, so that's why I think this is not looking odd or anything like that. But yeah, let me know what you think about this, and let's have a look at that on top of the basement now. So that's how that looks all in place. So the front doors open like that, and the stairs on the inside are not in the way of that at all, and then you can take the rest of the steps up to get onto that level or that level, and then take more steps. So which gets me to the next point. So as you can see, the inside is pretty much the same as before, except for the fact that the elevated area which I had here is now gone. Well, because I have the basement now and because I have the additional space, so this section does not need to be elevated more. This section will remain like that, so I have more open space which I want to achieve on this ground floor. So this is supposed to be more open to the public as well. So yeah, as you can see, here are still the holding cells, and there's the first staircase to the basement, and then here is going to be the captain's office, and here is the second staircase down to the basement, and then here we have another room as well, and here we have just 2 desks already with detectives working. And yeah, I'm now going to add more details in here, add some more walls, some more doors, and then I'm gonna get back to you. Alright, so now I've added some details in here, as you can see. So we have the holding cell back there. On the side I've added a normal wall so that not every crook is visible to the public area right here. In this corner I don't have the parts for that right now, but I'm going to have a desk sergeant there. And then here we have the first staircase leading up, and then we have the captain's office right there with the double doors, so that looks quite good. And then we have the second staircase leading up, and down here we have 3 desks in total, just for some police officers to get some paperwork done. And then over here we have an interrogation room. So we just have a table and 2 chairs. And then over there we have an open, well, we have a wall which is not finished yet. So in that gap of the interrogation room, I want to have an observation window. Now, as you might know, those observation windows are actually one-way mirrors, so that whoever is standing inside of the interrogation room cannot look at whoever is outside, and the other way around. So just for the protection of possible witnesses, maybe identifying someone who's being interrogated. However, Lego does not have those one-way mirrors as a piece, and what I now could do is just add one of those trans black windows to give it this sort of look. I've seen that in some other police station MOCs, but the solution I came up with is that I use a normal window frame and trans clear glass, and apply some one-way mirror foil on that. Now, here it looks pretty good, actually, like it's working perfectly. However, when I built this in to that interrogation room, it does not work that perfectly anymore. So as you can see, whoever is standing inside of that interrogation room, we have a reflection of him in the mirror, but we can also see who is standing outside of the interrogation room. So apologies for that. That did not work out perfectly, not in the way I imagined that. So I imagined that it would be completely only a mirror on this side and only a normal window on the other side. However, that's not the case. Maybe I have to order some different one-way mirror foil. But for now I'm going to keep this because, well, depending on the angle you're looking at this window, it works better or worse. And yeah, let me know what you think about this idea. Let me know if you like this, or if you say no, you have to work with Lego only, you cannot use something non-Lego for your MOCs. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm interested in that. So now I'm just going to fix this and attach this right here so that it stays in place. And as you can see, apart from that, there are not a lot of minifigures here, but of course we need some minifigures, and that's what we're going to do right now. Now, before I'm adding minifigs in here, I'm going to add the second entrance in here. So pretty simple design with the lamps and this police slope, this 2x2 round slope with the police pattern from the Prison Island series that came in the starter set, as far as I know. And then left and right next to that we have some handcuffs, just to add some detail. And yeah, let me know what you think about that. And then down here we have, of course, the double doors. Now those doors are in transparent black, and as soon as I get the parts for that, I'm going to change that into transparent light blue or medium blue, just to go with the windows I have, which are in trans light blue as well. So, but that's just the entrance, the second entrance. And now let's get to the minifigures. Now this right here is the normal desk design I'm using right now, but it's a little underdressed, so to speak. So we need more detail here, like this, for example. Move it on that jumper plate, add a tile, another plate, and now a typewriter Now, the following images might be disturbing to some of you, so don't say I didn't warn you. Now, I had to do this in order to be able to fit a 1x2 tile in here. So before that little pin in the middle would not allow that, but now we have a pretty good looking typewriter. So we now have a desk lamp, typewriter, another tile, a jumper plate, and a phone. So look at that. That's a lot better, right? And of course we need an officer. So that is the basic design for my desks. Now here and there will be changes, maybe some without a typewriter, some without a telephone, just to make it a bit different and not everyone the same. But yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. And after that, I'm gonna give you the full overview of the ground floor as of now. Alright, so here we are on the ground floor of the LCPD headquarters, the Lagos City Police Department. Wow, look at that. What do you think, huh? I think this is looking really, really good. Really good. I like it a lot. I like all the desks with all the phones, the typewriters, the lamps. So here we have a crook brought in by a patrol officer and through the second entrance. And as you can see, both are looking rather angry. The crook because he got caught, and the police officer because he now has to do quite a lot of paperwork. And over here in the holding cell we have his buddy, maybe his buddy already waiting. And over here we have a patrol officer just coming down the staircase, and below that staircase is the staircase to the basement. Here we have two patrol officers just about to leave, and here we have two detectives talking to each other. Here we have the captain's office with his desk, his telephone, his typewriter, his lamp, and then back there in the corner he has a hat stand, and there he has a fan just to deliver some cool air. And let's have a look at that from the other side. So that's the view from the inside, and here we have a detective with a mugshot, and the captain is giving him an order about that. So let's move on. Over here we just have a police officer heading for the basement, which is not there right now because I'm in my studio. And here we have the interrogation room, so that is the outside of that, and that is the inside. And well, we have a suspect being interrogated with well, not the usual interrogating methods, but I guess it's quite effective. So put that back there. Here we can have a look at the interrogation room from the outside and see that the mirror is actually working. Like I've said before, it depends on the angle you're watching, you're looking at it. This right here is the workspace for the regular police officers, so they all have their desks and typewriters, lamps, telephones and all that stuff. So that all adds very nice to this scene and really brings this whole ground floor of the police station to life. Now one final look at the outside of the station. I've also added this sign here. I think it looks quite good. Let me know what you think about this. And yeah, so that's the end of this update. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Ideas and suggestions are always welcome. Thank you for watching. I see you in the next video. Bye.